Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Final Fantasy VI Part 4. In the previous video, we made it to South Figaro, and then learned that apparently Edgar's brother may have been nearby. We went out in search of him on Mount Colts, eventually found him, got the bear himself to join the team, and now we're heading to the Returner's base to see if they can maybe do anything about Terra's old memory loss, or at least help her figure out more about what the hell she's all about. I think it's just right up here. It's not like that long of a walk. It's a big old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Now, I don't think you can target Raging Fist. I think it just hits... I don't know if it hits a random target, or how it exactly targets. I'm not entirely sure. Oh my god, Sabin, you do double the damage of Locke. You're so good. Just with your regular auto attacks. King Edgar, this way, please. Hello? What? Oh, nope, okay. I just kind of wanted to walk on through. Well, I mean, before we talk to old dude, or person who runs this place, let's save up. Hello? Bannon, we brought her with us. Oh my god, dude. How the hell do you get your hair like that? So this is the girl, the one to whom the Esper responded. Esper? It seems the Empire had complete control over her. Carrier pigeons have kept me informed. I also heard that she wiped out 50 Imperial soldiers in mere minutes. No, that's not... Terra? For heaven's sake, Bannon, the girl doesn't remember anything. Hiding from the truth won't change it. That's a video finishing rendering. Perhaps you've heard this story before. Once, when people were still pure and innocent, there was a box they were told to never open. But someone went and opened it anyway, unleashing all the evils of the world. Pride, envy, greed, wrath, gluttony. The only thing that remained in the box was a single ray of light. Hope. Your power is a gift, not a curse. No matter what happens, you must remember that. You are this world's last ray of hope. Last ray of light, our final hope. Bannon? I've grown weary with the hour. Allow me to rest for a while. Oh, dude, you're an old dude sitting in a cave. How tired can you get? The Empire stole someone important from me. I've hated it ever since. No one stands up to the Empire. More people will be left like me. That's why I joined the Returners. But there's no one important in my life. I have no family, no friends. That's not true. Besides, I'm sure there are people who feel you're important to them. Those people are counting on you too. I don't remember what you do here. I got like super lost. We're almost to new content. I've probably only played like maybe like a little under an hour past this point. Well, it's not new because I mean I have beaten the game, but it was like 8 years ago. So it's I don't really remember. But don't tell him I said that. He'll turn red as a tomato. I didn't actually like read your initial dialogue. I don't know what to tell you, but I do know that I trust my brother completely. He's always thought of my needs before his own ever since we were little. I think you should trust him too. Oh, okay. He's talking about the old Edgars. You sell stuff? You do sell stuff. I mean, tints are nice. Potions are good. Can we buy high potions? We can. Yeah, we definitely need some of these. Because regular potions just don't cut it in combat. We'll save a little bit of pocket change in case we do. I don't think there's a weapon shop in here. The Empire is stuffing out returners wherever it finds them. We must find a way to strike back before it's too late. We need to heal? I mean, we technically just healed. Okay, apparently we didn't just heal. My bad. So, well, there was that chest over in Bannon's room. Oh, I think I remember what you do. You're supposed to, like, leave. It's not easy asking so much of you. And if we force our ideas on you, we're no different from the Empire. So, we want you to decide for us yourself. Well, that's good. At least they recognize that they're basically, like, kind of doing the same thing. I mean, even though, yes, the Returners seem decidedly less evil than the Empire, you're still kind of... I mean, not really manipulating, but Terra's been kind of forced into a situation where she almost has to help them, right? Bannon? He went outside just a moment ago. Have you made your decision? Will you become our last ray of hope? Nope. I see. Roll credits. No. Yes. Really? You will? But I'm scared. The uncertainty you're feeling is only natural. Terra, I want you to have this. What is it? A charm to help keep you safe. Take it. Got a gauntlet. I have a plan. Would you please gather everyone together? Will do. Well then. We all know that the Gestalian Empire is using its Magitech power to wage war. The question is, where did they get that power? I had locked around for information. It seems the Empire has been gathering scholars from around the world to study Espers. Narshe Esper was also the reason for the Imperial assault there. And you're saying there's some kind of connection between Espers and the Magitech? Espers and Magitech. Only one possible link comes to mind. You don't mean the War of the Magi. No, that's impossible! My grandma used to tell me bedtime stories about magical machines. Those stories were true? You're saying we're on the verge of a second War of the Magi? It's only a guess. The war took place 1,000 years ago and every historian has a different theory. But one theory says that the energy drained from Espers was used to power machines, and that ordinary humans are also infused with that same energy. So that's what Magitech power is? Even if we're going to fight Magitech enemies, we need Magitech weapons of our own. No, that would bring about another War of the Magi. So what, we just lose? Then what do you propose? I was wondering if we might not be able to have a chat with an Esper. With an Esper? It's risky, but that Esper reacted to Terra before. If we could get her to react to her again, we might just be able to wake it up. Do you really think that would work? I can't say for sure, but I believe it's our best shot. Of course, we can't do anything without Terra's help. Yeah, a small fee of 2 billion gil for our services. I'll do it. I'm not entirely sure I understand the plan, but what the hey? It sounds like it'll be fun. Yeah, let's just all risk our lives and almost die. That'll be fun. What was that? That noise just now. Bannon, sir. South Figaro. What's wrong? What happened? The Empire's taken South Figaro. They're headed this way. So they've found us. We haven't a moment to lose. Lock! I know. Someone has to sneak into South Figaro to slow down the enemy, right? This is right up your alley. We're counting on you. Terra, wait for me. I won't be gone long. Watch out for a certain lecherous young king who shall remain nameless. That guy moves in like a hawk. Lock. Edgar, old habits die hard, eh? What about us? We can escape down the Leth River and make our way to Narshe. I'm curious about that Esper they found in the mines. Very well. Already the raft by the back entrance. You don't got like a boat or nothing? It's risky, but you don't have much of a choice at this point. It's not safe here. Come with us to Narshe. It could be a chance for you to gain a better understanding of your abilities, which we will then use. We've no time to dilly-dally. Let's make for Narshe. You just got a wooden ass rat. How does that thing even stay in place? It's not like it's tied down. Here we go. This raft will carry us to Narshe. Hop aboard? Absolutely. Head towards Narshe while protecting Bandit at all costs. If Bandit falls in battle, the journey's over. Oh, well. We're just sailing away. Sail away. No, I don't remember. What are Sabin's other blitzes? I just remember Raging Fist. So I think Prey is like a little tiny AoE heal. Because it's like left, is it left, right, up, down, or up, down, left, right is one of them? And then you have like left, diagonal, one button, I can't remember A or B. Always go left. Okay, maybe you don't always go left. You guys, like, stop attacking me? How much does Prey heal for? Okay, pretty good. We gotta be careful. Man, Bandit has no HP. It's a little worrying, not gonna lie. I feel like he could very easily get destroyed. We didn't even get a chance to equip our gauntlet or nothing either. I don't even know who we would give it to. Because I don't know if Sabin can use it, because he doesn't technically use a weapon, right? I mean, I guess we could give it to, like, Terra or Edgar. Like, Edgar doesn't have the greatsword, so it'd probably be good for him. Because what it does is it lets you, like, not dual wield a weapon, but, like, dual wield a single weapon, or two-hand it, for extra damage. And I don't even know if Edgar has a shield anyway, so it'd be a straight increase for him. Oh, it just happens to be a little save point here. We're good on mana and everything. Well, Terra's needs a little bit, but it's not really worth using a tint or anything over. Let's see, do you? Yeah, because you don't even have a shield. Or maybe you did. You're losing a decent amount of defense, some evade. Actually, I don't know. We kind of need some damage, maybe. He's got a lot of HP too, so I think it'll be fine. Hell, do we have anything better than these? No? Oh, you can equip a buckler on Sabin. Alright. You know, sometimes you gotta hit him a little bit of fast forward, you know? You know, something I guess we could talk about, as this kind of extended combat section goes on. You know, Final Fantasy 16 got announced for, I guess it was yesterday for me, or 2 days ago? I don't remember exactly how long it's been. It'll have been a couple weeks by the time this video comes out. The backlog on the series isn't huge or anything. I think part 1 goes up in 2 days? Yeah, that should be... Actually, no, it's like, yeah, 2 days. That sounds right. It's not tomorrow, but the day after. It seems kind of interesting. I'm intrigued by the setting, if nothing else, where it seems like it's kind of a... somewhat of a return to the not really low fantasy, but like I mean, all the Final Fantasy games have had like weird technology, like you know, basically all of them have airships. I think literally every single Final Fantasy game has airships in them, which are not really typically what you think of in normal fantasy technology. But a lot of it, like, you know, looked very, I mean, something a lot of people said is it looks kind of witchery. Or even like maybe like a Kingdom Come Deliverance type, where it was just really like certain sections were like pretty dirty and grimy. Just kind of neat, because it's not really something you see a lot of in Final Fantasy, like their aesthetic in general. But as for like, you know, I mean, there's not like too much you can really glean from the trailer, besides that it looks a little... It definitely looks like it's going for a more serious tone, but once again, that could just be... You know, it's hard to judge a game based on a single trailer. Also, there's a big tentacle monster. Does that make me a bad octopus? Get bioblasted? Get a fireball? That didn't really do as much as I would have hoped. Youch! Seafood soup is not on the menu. Don't ink me, bro. Uh-oh, that's one tasty morsel. I'd love to get my tentacles around her. I'm not making a slurping sound. I refuse. Oh my god! Okay. He does not like Terra, or maybe he likes her a little too much. Pray. Now, I would like to get Terra back, but honestly, Edgar and Savin do a lot of damage. Muscleheads, hate them. Okay. Where are my high potions, dude? Am I blind? There they are. Good thing he just barely lived. Because if he died, we would have been in a very bad spot. Because we gotta be careful about Bannon, because, I mean, I guess he can just give one shot. I think we're getting there. But yeah, so, Final Fantasy 16, it looks interesting. Probably won't, I mean, I definitely won't play it on release, since it's, apparently... I mean, it's one of those things where... It's a little... I wouldn't say it's up in the air whether or not it's going to end up being ported to PC, but it almost certainly will eventually be. It's just kind of one of those things where it depends on what the exclusivity period is. Your ugly mugs give me the creeps. Just because, I mean... It's a real cool fight, I'm being honest. Really enjoy the part where he can just one-shot Bannon and there's nothing you can do about it. Yep. Big fan of that there. Now, whoever... You can't even equip him, like I can't give him a shield or nothing. We don't have like a Knight's Code, do we? No? Well, because a Knight's Code wouldn't even work, because it has to be like... It defends low HP targets, and he's always at max. So I guess you just have to kill him quicker. Like, maybe there's like a timer and before he'll eventually just auto-attack Bannon and kill you. I mean, Terra just like instantly dying did suck there a lot. I should have looked up what the other blitz combinations are. While we had the chance there. But one thing that like I saw people say that like I almost kind of initially thought about the trailer as well is that like it didn't look very Final Fantasy, but that's kind of like one of the things that's like that's kind of like the point of the franchise, right? Is that each game doesn't like the series as a whole doesn't have an identity. I mean, it does, but it also like doesn't. Like, each game can have, like, very wildly different tones and settings. Like, for the most part... Like, should I just not cast fire? I don't really know. I'm just gonna, like, be prepared to Phoenix down. I feel like we just kind of ran out of damage. Now, she might still just get slapped. Okay, good. I mean, it's not really good, but... So if we can just get, like, a couple more fireballs out there, or maybe at least, like, have him slap Terra again. Maybe that's what it is, that he'll usually focus on his big tentacle on Terra. Come the fuck on, man! This, like... I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. Okay, we didn't get any battles. I feel like it's just luck. I didn't have this problem when we did this earlier, or a couple weeks ago. Is it... I can't remember. I think it's... Is it left, right, up, down, or up, down, left, right for his meteor attack? Which I think maybe does a little bit more damage. Honestly, I'm just going to be prepared to Phoenix down here immediately. And honestly, we may not even just... We're probably not going to have a heal. We're just going to rely on Banon's prey. Actually, should I be using auto crossbow now that I think about it? That's maybe doing less damage. I've kind of just like been autopilot doing that. Okay, you've been youched. Oh no, is he gonna ink her instantly and kill her? Oh, she died. She's so good. Now that might give us the extra bit of damage. Assuming Banon just doesn't get slapped silly. Sir, you're supposed to be not alive any longer. Come on. Just don't do it. Don't slap Banon. There's like nothing I can do about it. Why are you not dead? We've done so much freaking damage. Okay, finally. Jesus. I guess I got the point? I wouldn't bet on it. Probably just hiding down there. Yeah, something stuck to my leg. Here, get away from there. We should be alright now. 8-armed freak. I'm gonna smash it with a blitz. No, Sabin. Out of my way, Edgar. A Geronimo. Well, he's always been a bit rash. Sabin. Oh, he'll be fine. Are you sure, Banon? Sir? You're his brother. You should know better than any of us. Any second now, he'll flop back onto the raft, right as rain. He's flopping. I think he missed the onto the raft part. I was gonna say that, Edgar. Sabin? Sabin? You're on your own now. Okay. Make no effort to save him. But yeah, like, back to... Oh, okay. Edgar... Well, I'll never get to finish my point. Edgar and Terra race towards Narshe while protecting Banon. But what of Sabin, who was swept away by the raging waters? How is Locke faring after having penetrated the Empire's defenses in South Figaro? Is all going according to plan? So as far as I got is I did... So basically what happens now is you can choose 3 scenarios. You have to do all of them eventually. But I did Locke's. And I didn't do the other 2 yet, I don't think. I'm pretty sure, I'm like, yeah, I definitely didn't. Because I don't even remember what happens in Terra and them's. I vaguely remember Sabin's scenario a little bit from way back in the day, but... We'll just do Locke first so that we can just get rid of all the old content. Definitely won't be able to finish his in this video, but we'll keep going for a little while longer. Locke has worked hard to stimulate the efforts of the Imperial troops in South Figaro, but now he desperately needs to escape. Damn it, gotta get to Narshe on the fly. So, we gotta, figure out a way out of here. We're locked in Narshe with a bunch of Imperial troops, and we, gotta do our best to get on out of here. So, rich people's houses have secret entrances. You gotta find a giraffe, though. I have no clue what this room is for, if this has any significance. But you can save here, which is nice. But, yeah, like, each Final Fantasy game can kind of have, like, wildly different tones. Like, this game obviously has, like, I mean, there's a bit of lightheartedness at times, but for the most part, it's a pretty serious story. Like, it's very, like, a bleak opening, right? Where, I mean, your initial character you're introduced to is, like, someone who was turned into a slave and mind-controlled into killing people against her will. Which is pretty fucking dark. I don't like strangers, maybe some cider, maybe I'll talk to you. No, I don't know if we can actually get cider. I think you can. I don't remember how, though. So the game being, like, more dark, per se, or more, like, kind of... I mean, not really... Gritty's not the right word, because it did have, like, big anime dialogue, energy. The trailer for Final Fantasy 16, that is. Oh, no, it's just plain rude. I'm a treasure hunter, and don't you forget it! So, it seems neat. I'm not, like... I mean, I actually liked Final Fantasy 15 more than most people. You're supposed to, what you do is you just, like, keep stealing over and over again from this dude. It's a little, like... And stole his clothes, too. The main thing that's, like, annoys me about this mechanic is that, like, since you sometimes won't steal instantly in the first time, so, like, even if you do think to steal, you might, like, when it fails the first time, you're gonna be like, oh, well, maybe that's not what I'm supposed to do. What? Whoa! He's running. Good thing Locke tactically left his underwear intact, so that the game could be released in countries. Why do I always have to go to open my mouth? I mean, I guess, you know, his junk would already be pre-pixelated for the Japanese market, so... I'm not buying anything. Where do I go now? Now, you can't talk to Magitech soldiers or else they might get mad at you. Where do I go here? Can we do anything down here? My grandpa used to be a servant for the richest family in town. You're a merchant, right? Okay, go ahead. Okay, that's why you need the merchant outfit. Yeah, I refuse to talk to anybody. Because apparently, I remember getting killed by one of the Magitech soldiers because you talk to them and they just attack you on sight. Which is, like, pretty rude. It was like, even when I was in the merchant uniform, like, you can't just murder civilians. I mean, you can murder civilians, but you, like, probably shouldn't. Hello. What are you doing here? Scram! Stole his clothes, too. Here we go. They're a bit too large, but he didn't charge. Locke has got bars on bars. Is there an item here again? No. We have already claimed it. It cannot be claimed again. But yeah, overall, Final Fantasy 16 seems intriguing. Definitely a wait-and-see approach. I liked Final Fantasy 15 more than I mean, that's kind of like the main thing people were concerned about, is that the combat looks pretty similar. And definitely from a visual standpoint, it looks very similar to 15, but there could be mechanical differences, potentially. Honestly, like, I agree with most people that 15's combat isn't all that good, but I also, like, didn't mind it. I don't really know why, though. Like, it's one of those things where, like, I enjoyed 15, but I have a hard time explaining why, or even, like, coming to terms with why I liked the game. Because I think a lot of the criticisms of it are very valid. You know what, I think one of the reasons is that, so, like, the coolest thing about that game is that it has that, like, road trip vacation vibe to it. And the way I played the game, like, I remember I binged it over, like, a week on spring break, soon after the PC release came out, I think. I'm trying to think, where do I go? Terribly sorry, I just ran out of everything I had to sell. Lie to me, will ya? Let's go! Guess I don't really need a merchant costume, do I? Not entirely sure. I vaguely... We want to get some cider, I think. Take it back to that dude. We should buy a Knight's Code. Well, I mean, it's really not that good. I mean, it's good. Yeah, we'll get it. It wouldn't have helped us back there with Bannon because he was getting one shot, like, super overkilled. There... Anybody, y'all got cider around these parts? I mean, maybe we should get in the merchant's outfit. Let's keep exploring to make sure we don't still need this, soldier uniform. But I think we just need it to get down here, so I'm pretty sure we can go turn into a merchant boy, and maybe that'll let us do something. What was I saying? Oh yeah, because I played it over a spring break, and, like, you know, obviously, since I was playing video games, I wasn't doing anything for my spring break, and so, like, in a sad kind of way, it almost felt like, I guess, like, the aesthetic and vibe of it being this kind of, like, road trip vacation felt kind of nice, and, like, during a time where I was basically just at home and not doing anything, because, you know, I didn't have any friends or anything to go do anything with, plus I'm poor, so the idea of spending money on a vacation when I can just sit at home is, not really that appealing. They're a little tight, but the price was right. Yeah, so I think that's part of the reason. Like, maybe if I'd played Final Fantasy 15 under different circumstances, I wouldn't have liked it as much. Now, he still has his clothes on. Interesting. I'm looking for some cider. I'm a merchant. I would like your finest cider. I'm not buying anything. Get out of my fucking way. Piece of shit. Oh, here maybe? Do you have any cider? Yeah, you came to steal my cider, did you? You dirty little thief. Ah, here we go. Oh, it's getting stolen. Stole his clothes, too. Here we go. It's a little tight, but the price, it was dang alright. We have defeated a birthday suit, and we have stolen his cider. Is that a chest? That's not a chest. Is there anything in here? No? Anything in the desk? Now we just gotta make our way back to old dude. And we will, begin to initiate Operation Get the Hell Out of Here. My grandpa used to be a servant for the richest family in town. Yet no one cares, dude. Ah, cider, glug glug. Secret passage. Well, yes, there is a tunnel from here to the mansion on the north end of town. Go downstairs and tell my grandson the password. It's, I forgot. Okay, I forgot. The password is, I forgot. I can't remember. Is it Rosebud? Okay. I, 'cause, 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 ' It's really cool because the game just makes you guess randomly at what you're supposed to do. It's really neat and nifty. I don't believe there's actually any I don't know if there's any hints of what it's supposed to be. Courage. Okay. Boy, sure am glad you made me spend an extra minute there. Alright, this is probably a decent-ish place to stop off. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part, and bye guys.